Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. My salutations to the Sadguru, the enlightened Master, who bestows upon us the highest wisdom of Atma Gnana, self-realization, which liberates us from all bondage and suffering. My pranams to all. Welcome to day 19. Today we'll contemplate on the 16th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. The 16th chapter is called as Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga. So in this chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna outlines the spiritual wealth, and that is Daivi Sampati, the divine qualities and divine wealth, inner wealth, and also the demonic qualities. So most of the time when we are on the spiritual journey, when we are on the journey, we want to know where we stand, how we are doing. So Sri Krishna outlines, okay, these are the qualities of somebody who's progressing, and these are the qualities of somebody who's on the opposite side, who is taking the path of darkness. This is not for us to evaluate somebody else, judge somebody else. Okay, Sri Krishna has told these points, this person falls under this category. No, this is for us to apply to ourselves and evaluate where we stand, how we are doing. Especially in this journey of Atma Gnana or spirituality, the journey is of light. Of course, the light of wisdom and light of peace, but also light in the sense of lightness. How light are you becoming day by day? How free are you becoming from your negative thought patterns or aggression or cravings, so on and so forth? Concepts. It's not a process of filling, it's a process of emptying. It's not a process of accumulating. It's not a process of more programming. It's a process of deprogramming. It's a process of emptying out, becoming more and more empty, more and more silent, more and more expanded, more and more free from the sense of I am the doer, or I am the enjoyer, or I am the body. So Sri Krishna starts explaining what are these divine qualities of such a being who is either realized or has gone to a great extent on the spiritual path. He says such a person will be fearless. First thing that he says is he or she will be fearless because they have now known themselves as the birthless and deathless self. They understand that they are Atma, they are not the body or the mind. The fearlessness is a byproduct of Gnana, is a byproduct of knowing, it's a byproduct of understanding. That's why Bhagavan Buddha also emphasizes on right thought. The right thought brings fearlessness. He or she is fearless. He or she is compassionate. He or she is more giving. This person is radiant. This person's mind is not fickle, and this person is silent. He or she speaks gently. So and of course Sri Krishna goes on to explain more in detail. There are many more shlokas. I'm just mentioning a few. In this way, he gives pointers as to what are these divine qualities, just to see that have we imbibed this in us. He also says this is the nature of Daiva. This is the divine qualities. And he assures Arjuna, don't worry, you are of the divine nature. Your nature is divine. So the assurance comes from the master, the enlightened master, the guru, that you have come to this place to listen to the teachings. You have already crossed various stages and you are of divine nature to receive, appreciate, and realize the teachings of Atma Gnana. So, this is the Daivic qualities. He also goes on to outline the demonic qualities, the aggression, the anger, the frustration, the disturbance. It talks about the fickleness of the mind, the harshness of words. So all this, Sri Krishna tells, are the qualities of the ones whose minds are still very disturbed, still very far from the truth. They think that they are the body and they only think of enjoyments, and they are always thinking, being selfish, harming others, harming animals, harming nature, destroying themselves and the world. So this is the demonic qualities. We must, the spiritual journey is from darkness, this demonic nature, to light, the divine nature. That is why we say asatoma sadgamaya. Take us from asat, truth, untruth. What is untruth? Untruth is that I am the body and I am the mind. It's the untruth. And what is the truth? I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am one with the Lord. I am the self, Atman. Asat to Sat. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. From darkness, from this demonic darkness to light. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. From death to deathlessness. So this is the spiritual journey, and Shri Krishna outlines just for us to, just to give us confidence and also to understand better about how our mind is operating, what stage it is in, and because we must not get deluded that okay, now we have understood and we have reached, but the certain patterns of the mind continues. So the yogi or the saint or the gnani is one who has mastered the lower nature of the mind, become free from it, and transcended it, and has established the mind in the self and with all these divine qualities. That is why we see there are some great beings who um, express this nature. So don't think this is something very extraordinary. This you will see, start observing. If you observe these kind of people everywhere around you, just the gentleness, the kindness, the selflessness, these are all divine qualities. The helping nature, the compassion. So whoever has these qualities is a spiritual person. It has nothing to do with a dress or any sort of a marking or any sort of chanting. It is how they live life. So is your is your life in tune with the truths? Is your life in tune with the divine qualities? This is the overview of chapter 16, Daivasura Sampad Vibhaga Yoga, the wealth, the spiritual wealth. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.